Hello, this is a tutorial on how to make a looping animation and on the press of a button tell it to stop or go to another set of the animation. Alright, so some of you would probably just draw it frame by frame here on the timeline, but the quicker way I've found is to make it into a movie clip, which I have right here. Okay, these are the two movie clips I'm going to be using, and inside are certain types of animation. Okay. So it can be anything. For example, I can like draw a ball and select it, convert it into a symbol, make sure it's a movie clip, and now instead of drawing the other stuff right here, I go inside here, double click that, and then insert blank keyframe, just draw another set. Now let's say it's going around. Okay. Oops. There. Now we have something like a ball going round and round and round and round and round and round right there. Okay, don't be confused. Anyway, here is the set of drawings. Right here we got 5 right here. We're inside the symbol, but on the timeline we've got only 1. Okay. But it'll still play. Let me show you. Go to Control, Test Movie. See there? It's going round and round. All right. So now we have the first set of drawings. I'm going to delete that because I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this, right? Alright, here we go. So basically that's the same thing I did. I drew it on the stage, I converted it into a symbol, and I drew the other parts inside. So now we have this guy punching the lights out of the other guy. If I test movie, you see that it's going to go round and round and round, and he's punching his way. Okay. And how about the next set? He's going down. What I do is select this, the next one, insert a blank keyframe right there, and then I start drawing the other set of actions, which I did, by the way, over here. So I'm just gonna pull that right there, approximate there. Oh, here's a neat thing. If you haven't used this, use the onion skin so you can see the next the preceding timeline. See that? I could go right back and just so approximate where he is, but if I want a bit more accurate, I'd use the onion skin. So let me see, let's push him right a little bit farther back, right there. Okay, now you'd probably think that he's now gonna punch him and then go right to the second part of the animation, which is the other boxer going down. I'm sorry, it's not gonna do it, because once you test this, it's just gonna loop over and over like that. See? Test the movie. There you go. What we're actually seeing are the first frames of each clip, and we do not want that. We want the first set to keep going round and round until we click a button. So we stop that. We insert another layer, and instead of putting drawings there, I'm going to use this action panel right here, and then I'm going to tell it to, yep, you guessed it, stop. Simple, right? Oh, by the way, you can. This is great help. Use the script assist if you want to make sure that you have the proper syntax. All right. Otherwise, you're gonna get screwed. Okay. So now we have an action, as indicated by the letter A here. Okay, on the upper layer. I'd sometimes rename this actually into actions. And it just, it looks neater, and at least I know what's inside that. Okay. So now if we test it, there he is again, punching the lights out of the other guy. So what the movie, what the computer did actually is, it sees this. Let me see. Wait a minute. It says stop, so I'm gonna stop. So it's not going to frame 2. It's gonna stop on frame 1, where we have the movie clip that inside has several frames punching the lights out of the other guy. That's why we see the animation. Okay, it's cool. So now how do we tell it to go to the other movie clip, which is on frame 2, so that the other guy can go down already? On top of layer 1, I make another layer and create a button, which I already have here. I mean, it's just a square basically. Okay, so you can just select this. It doesn't matter really if it's oval, whatever. It could even be a brushed drawing. Okay, but I just did it's just a basic square rectangle. Okay, I'm gonna put it there on top of layer 1. Put the button there. Now I'm going to select the button and go to actions. Alright, and then I am going to use this on. See, it performs an action when a particular mouse event occurs. What mouse event occurs is that. So I double click, and you can see several options here: press, release, release outside, roll, whatever. But I'm going to use press because I like it better. You press the button, not release. I mean, that comes after you press the button. I want it instantaneous, so I use press. But you can also use release anyway. I'm going to this one, we're not going to cover this. Just press or release. I'm going to use press. Okay, on press, what do we want the movie to do? Well, on press, I want it to go to the next frame. So I look around, and yeah, right there, look at that, there's a go to. So I double click that, and then there are several other options. On press, go to and play 1. No sir, I don't want it to go to play 1. I want it to go to and stop, not on frame 1, but change that into 2. Alright, now let's see, is it gonna do it? Well, there's only one way to find out. Control, test movie. There he is again, punching the lights out of the other guy. And mercifully, we're gonna end his sorrow here. I'm just gonna press this, and there he goes. It's going down, but it continually goes down. Now, why is that? Because, as I've said before, the timeline inside of each movie clip is independent of the scene. Nobody is telling this second movie clip to stop on the last frame. You have to tell it. Okay, so I could go here and tell this to stop, but the easier way would be to exactly go inside. Okay, so I'm on frame 2. I am handling now symbol 2, which is the next set of drawings, right? So double click that, go inside, make another layer, and we will not put the actions on frame 1 because then we won't be able to see him going down. We are gonna do it on the last frame. So select the last frame right there, insert timeline, blank keyframe, make sure that it's selected right there, and once again we go to stop, double click, boom, there we go. Let's test this. Control, test movie, boom, 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 boom. Look, I've had enough. You know, show this guy some mercy. Click that, and he goes down, and that's it. Alright. So nothing happens. Nothing happens anything else, because you know, basically this just tells the whole animation just goes and stop at frame 2. So I hope that you've learned something, and you know, Gregory, I hope this helps you a lot with whatever you're gonna do.